You're watching WUFT TV News.
Spring practices are in full swing for the Gator football team. Welcome back to sports. I'm Ethan Curtis. After waiting patiently for nearly 3 years, Emory Jones is expected to be the starting quarterback this coming fall. Jones appeared in 9 games this season and 11 in 2019, totaling over 1,100 yards and 13 touchdowns as a backup. Head coach Dan Mullen credits Jones' maturity, skill set, and ability to grasp the offense, but also says a strong quarterback room is needed. He emphasizes the role of the backup QB and says the Gators could rotate quarterbacks early in the season.
So you got to be ready. You're one play away from that guy being the starter, and being the starter at Florida is a great responsibility. And within our system, it's a great responsibility for our success. So I think you always know, I always want to have multiple guys ready. We'll play multiple guys early in the season, whoever the starter is, just so that guys are ready to play like we always do.
Redshirt Anthony Richardson is expected to be the backup as recruits Carlos Del Rio Wilson and Jalen Kitna are also welcomed into the program. Moving over to the hard court, the Gator women's basketball team is back in action tomorrow night. They'll take on the Auburn Tigers in the first round of the SEC tournament. The Gators defeated Auburn back in January behind a double-double from Kiara Smith. Florida will need her to step up yet again as the Gators have struggled recently, having lost 4 straight since leading scorer Lavender Briggs was sidelined with a foot injury. Tip-off is set for 4 o'clock tomorrow. Sticking to the hard court, it's a busy night in men's hoops. Starting out in the SEC, the number 12 Arkansas Razorbacks take on South Carolina. Eric Musselman's squad is the hottest team in the conference, having won 6 straight, including a dominant home win over then number 6 Alabama. The Razorbacks are currently projected as a 4 seed for the tournament. Also tonight, number 8 Alabama hosts Auburn as the Crimson Tide go for the season sweep. Alabama clinched the regular season conference title for the first time in over 19 years over the weekend. Current bracketology has them as a 2 seed. Other SEC matchups tonight include LSU hosting Vanderbilt as the Tigers look to avoid a 3rd straight loss, while Kentucky takes on Ole Miss on the road. Meanwhile, also tonight features some top 25 matchups, including several teams ranked in the top 10. Number 6 West Virginia looks for their 6th win against ranked opponents as they host the 3rd-ranked Baylor Bears right now, who just suffered their first loss of the season over the weekend. Also tonight, number 2 Michigan hosts 4th-ranked Illinois. That game is set to tip off at 7. In the final ranked matchup of the night, Purdue hosts Wisconsin. Game time is set for 9 o'clock. Moving to the NBA, the hottest team in the league plays tonight. The Miami Heat have a current league-best 6-game winning streak. They take on the Atlanta Hawks after defeating them Sunday. This is Atlanta's first game since firing head coach Lloyd Pierce. Interim head coach Nate McMillan last coached the Indiana Pacers after he was fired for being swept by the Heat in the playoffs.